with me, but evidently the borders are loose, judging by the number of buses that keep on coming, being stopped. We're some 10 kilometers outside the Beitbridge border where there's a roadblock here, and from time to time, people are getting stopped. We're finding undocumented Zimbabweans, some of them with fraudulent COVID-19 tests, and just a number of other issues. But some 30 seconds ago, this taxi stopped. I want you to see just inside this taxi, Murena. There are no seats. This taxi is coming all the way from Zimbabwe with no seats. People are to sit there, as you can see, on top of the bags or on the floor, all the way from Zimbabwe. But just joining me to clarify some of what we've seen here is the Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Motsoaledi. Surely this can't be a bus coming from Zimbabwe, Minister.
Yeah, it's very unfair. We have got to check with their transporter authority, because this is not a passenger vehicle, but it's carrying passengers. There's something wrong with it, absolutely. And we'll get our people there to check with the transporter authorities why this was allowed or was licensed to carry people. If it's not licensed, the driver must be charged right now while we're here.
The other concern, of course, is the number of Zimbabweans that we're finding that are undocumented and with fraudulent even COVID-19 tests. Surely it talks to the loose borders that you yourself saw yesterday with a lot of Zimbabweans trying to cross there. What measures, I understand you were in a meeting last night, what measures are you implementing or have been implemented?
No, I think you are being very unfair. The fact that we are catching them is part of the plan. We planned it like that. I told you yesterday I went with you across the border. You saw the people who were coming to cross. The soldiers were waiting for them this side, and they catch them. They catch 500 every day and turn them back. That's why they are using big vehicles like that, because they catch a lot of people every day. Now, I saw on your clip that you're showing only people who were, coming down through the bridge, without showing that they are actually soldiers who are waiting for them. But we also know, and I've seen the clip when we were playing with the army, there are people who are being helped to cross by Zimbabwean soldiers. I saw it with my own eyes, and police, and they pay something like 100 rand. Now, because we know that, we are putting a lot of firewalls. We've put the army there and immigration officials at the border, and we set a roadblock here because we knew that there are those who will escape, like the two ladies we caught in the bus. When they arrived at the border, when others went out, they hid in the bus and nobody searched the bus. And here we search. We check COVID-19, we check the passport, we search the bus. So it's a firewall, one of the firewall we have planned. It's not an accident that they are being caught. It's the way we have planned the system.
Just for better clarity and understanding that, Minister, yesterday we got a directive understanding Zimbabwe is on a lockdown, 30-day lockdown. No buses essentially supposed to come through. But we're seeing a number of buses coming through. What's the directive? Can we expect Zimbabweans coming in?
Well, look, we didn't close our border. We never gave instruction that our borders are closed. When we close borders, we write diplomatic letters via Department of International Development and Cooperation to inform our counterpart, the other side, that our border is closed. And when they close a border, we expect to be informed. Now, we were never informed about the border being closed on the Zimbabwean side. And the fact that these people who are coming here are from Zimbabwe, it means their border is working. They are opening for them. They went through the border, these people, and these buses. They didn't go through the fence. No bus can go through a fence. They went through the border. It means the border is functioning over that side, and our border is also functioning because it's not closed.
Then you just mentioned yesterday as well, we can expect a number of helicopters and boats just to hover above and be inside the Limpopo River. When can we expect that to happen? Have there been any arrests in the form of the operations that happened last night?
Well, I told you the army arrests more than 500 people every day. Even yesterday they do. They arrest them right at the border there and send them back. And the others, the boat is already waiting there. It's chasing them away. You remember they come through boats which they hire. The police boat is in the water and is chasing them away. So you won't see them coming through because they are being chased away by those boats. And we have to find out where they get the boats from. They say they are selling them. There's a business here which is selling those rubber dinghies for 3,000 rand. I'm going to visit that business to see what's happening there.
Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Motsoaledi, of course, on the ongoing roadblocks and stations where they're still trying to nab those that are undocumented coming into the country. This is some 10 kilometers away from the Bait Bridge border post, where essentially we're still getting undocumented Zimbabweans. We saw essentially even this truck that has come from Zimbabwe, this taxi there. I'm going to ask my colleague just to show you one more time the condition of the taxi with the Zimbabweans in it, coming all the way from Harare, but the minister admits that they do catch these people. Of course, these operations are expected to go on up until the 14th of January. The question is, what happens after that when there aren't these stringent measures in place?